What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be putting in 4.5-inch coils from MetalCloak on my Jeep. Currently it has a 3 or 3.5 coils on there. I'm not 100% sure, but they're starting to sag really bad, and I think they're rough country. I don't know, they don't ride very great. So I'm going with the true dual rate MetalCloak springs, which I'm really excited to put on. So we're gonna do this right here in the garage. It's about 30 degrees, so it's super cold. But tune in, guys. You're gonna wanna watch till the end because I'm honestly not sure this thing is gonna fit out of the garage. So definitely gonna wanna tune in and see that. But let's get this going. All right, guys, just a quick update here. We got the shock assist connected. We got the sway bar links put up there. That makes it a lot quicker with the disconnects for sure, quick disconnects. Got the track bar done. That's undone. Up on jack stands, of course. Next thing I have to do is take off right here this 10mm bolt here to get these brake lines free, because I do have some TerraFlex brake line holders, so we'll be putting those in. So that's the next steps, guys, and then we'll get these coils out of here. Alright, guys, quick update here. Got the coils in. They were not fun to get in there. Had to take off the drive shaft to make sure it completely drooped. So make sure you get the track bar, sway bar links, shocks, the bottom of the shocks if you're just doing the coils, and then the drive shaft. The drive shaft was restricting my droop. So once I took the drive shaft off, everything drooped down. I was able to get that in. The passenger side was the hardest one, but that one went in pretty easy. So on to the next step here, guys, getting everything reassembled. Once we get everything reassembled, move on to the rear. Alright, guys, front is all done here. Got everything put back together, track bar adjusted, sway bar links adjusted. I'm gonna have to get new ones because I think these are only up to 4 inches of lift, and I'm at 4.5 with a 1/4 inch spacer there for the rake. So probably get new ones of those, but no big deal. Those are pretty cheap. But everything went back together really nicely. No issues there. Still need to do my brake lines, which are in a package over here. But I'll do my brake lines. I do have the TerraFlex brake line anchors in there, so that's really nice. I'm excited to use those. But as you can see, guys, it is a decent amount taller here. So I'm really excited to see the rear as well. I'm really hoping this improves the ride a decent amount, because the ride was getting pretty rough. And I know it's not the Fox shocks because they're almost new, so it has to be something to do with the coils. So we'll get started on the rear, guys, and I'll bring you with me. Alright, guys, just got done getting the rear all started up here. I did get new lower control arms here, because these ones are pretty old. But look at the beefiness difference. Oh my gosh. MetalCloak is so nice. I'm so happy that I'm putting their stuff in here and their Duraflex joints. But yeah, guys, want to show you the difference there. Gonna get started getting all this taken apart and getting the new coils in. Alright, so we got the rear done. I didn't get a lot of filming done on it because I ran into a couple issues. So I'm gonna point them out real quick for you. So what I ran into here, sway bar end links here were absolutely seized. So I just took the sway bar off. I'm gonna end up just cutting the links off. I already have new ones, so that should be pretty easy, but got an adjustable track bar here. Super beefy, really nice. I'm very happy with that. Do have extended brake lines coming, or actually already here, but I didn't want to put them on tonight because I was really exhausted after doing all this work. But as you can see there, got the coils in, 4.5-inch coils from MetalCloak. I also did go ahead and get in the adjustable lowers, which was nice because my previous ones were beat to shit. So that's all done. We got that all in, so the rear is complete. And it looks like I did gain about 2 inches from this. I had 3.5 inches of lift before. It's looking like I got about 2 inches. So as you can see, it's super close to touching. So I guess we'll find out if it's gonna touch. But other than that, guys, the rear went pretty good. I am definitely glad it's over. That was not a fun install. Just to give you a quick look too, definitely a lot more space here than there was before, definitely. So I should have a lot more room for articulation now than I did before. Everything lined up really nicely. The shocks still have plenty of travel. Those shocks are for 4 to 6 inches of lift. This is only 4.5, so I should have plenty of travel left in those. I did go ahead and undo the emergency brake little stoppers up there, so I have more slack for more droop. So that was good to go. I was able to get all the coils in without any compressors. I was able to droop the axle enough. The rear ones were a lot harder than the front, so definitely plan to have a nice pry bar to be able to pry it up in there, because that was probably the only way I was gonna be able to get it in. So definitely glad that's over. That was a tough one, but yeah, all good to go, guys. I'm ready to drive this thing. So I'm gonna take it for a test drive here in a few. I'll let you guys know what I think. All right, guys, so I'm really shocked. I just backed out of the garage and came back in. No issues at all. I had about 1 inch to spare, actually, believe it or not. So super pumped on that, guys. Still able to fit in the garage, so definitely unexpected. 4.5 inches of lift, 37s, aired up to 30 PSI. Pretty impressive, pretty impressive. Still able to park in the garage every night, so that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. All right, and I wanted to explain too, why did I go with MetalCloak? So it was really between Rock Crawler and MetalCloak. Now, Rock Crawler, the springs I wanted from Rock Crawler were gonna be at least a couple weeks. So I didn't really want to wait on that, which was one reason. But another reason why is I have heard absolutely phenomenal things about MetalCloak's coils. I've heard some bad things about Rock Crawler, but never anything bad about MetalCloak. And they're true dual rate, so I really like that. That's what I was really going for, was a better ride, and more flex as well, which it will definitely give me just from drooping out my axle to put those in. I can see they have a lot more articulation in them. So that's one thing right there, is just the wait time as well as the reviews. Another reason is because I really like their control arms. I love the Duraflex joints they have in there, which I've also heard amazing things about. I know Auto Edit Jason, he has all the MetalCloak stuff on there, and he has been very happy with it. I watch all his videos, absolutely love them. You should definitely go check him out, Auto Edits. He has a JKU as well with a bunch of MetalCloak stuff on it. So those are the two main reasons there, is just that. And also, they are a fantastic company. They are just fantastic. So as soon as I ordered it, I got a call. They said, hey, we want to confirm your order. And they went through everything, thanked me for my order. And then once it shipped, they also called me, said, hey, your ETA is blah, blah, blah. Your order is shipped out. Is there any questions or anything you have? Like, just very, very good customer service, which is hard to come by nowadays. So those are my top 3 reasons right there. Just amazing coils in general with the true dual rate. The Duraflex joints, because I'm going to eventually do almost all of my control arms in MetalCloak. And then also their customer service is phenomenal. So I would definitely check out MetalCloak, guys. Also, sorry for the lack of footage, guys. It was just so cold out there. The GoPro died right in the middle of the install, so I had to charge it up a little bit. But being so cold, the battery literally said battery too cold, so it would barely even operate. So that kind of sucked, but we did get it done. I apologize for not having a whole lot of footage on it, but again, if you have any questions or anything, drop them down below. All right, guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Super pumped, those all went in fairly easily. Didn't need any coil compressors or anything like that, which was a fear of mine, because in the past I've had to. I was able to figure it out. As long as you take off the track bar, sway bar links, front drive shaft, make sure your brake lines have plenty of slack. Mine did. And then also your shocks. So once you get all that off, it will droop plenty for you to be able to get 4.5-inch springs in there. So pretty impressive. Like I said, the rear was a lot tougher. One went in pretty easily, the other side not so much. So in the rear, you may need a compressor. But yeah, guys, all good to go. I will have another video coming out next week of the extended brake lines I'm putting on. Probably gonna end up doing that tomorrow. So yeah, I'll make a video of that too, guys. But I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, drop them down below. I'd be glad to answer. And thank you for watching, guys.